making lavender drizzle cake, which I'm going to make up as I go along. We've got our lovely camera lady back, so it should be more fun than last time for me. This is a rosemary cake taken from Nigel Lawson, but I'm going to put lavender in it because it's cuter. Okay, so I've got a loaf tin. The oven's preheated to 170 degrees. What I've done is I've put butter all around the edges, like that, and there's a spoonful of flour. This helps it, well, it makes it non-stick. Okay, so just packing that, I'm just going to tip the rest aside. First thing I'm going to do is I've got some 200 grams of golden caster sugar. I've got a few sprigs of lavender. I'm just going to tear it up and chuck it in, probably like a small handful. Lavender's in the same family as rosemary, so I'm thinking it's going to taste pretty similar to the Nigella cake that I made, but I'm just going to change it up a bit. Firstly, I'm using lavender, which I hope might make it a bit purpley, and then I'm going to make a syrup, so it's like a lavender drizzle cake, so very pretty. I'm going to grind the lavender into the sugar to really infuse all the flavours in, get all the juice out of the lavender. I wanted to make something really summery because yesterday was the longest day of summer and Glastonbury starting and Dad's watching Wimbledon, so I'm pretty excited and Becca's home for summer. I've infused the sugar with the lavender. I'm going to beat this room temperature block of butter. It's 250 grams, which is just a whole block of butter. So just beat it, you'll tell when it's submitted. It will suddenly just get much easier to deal with. It's all way up the bottom. Then I'm going to combine it with the sugar. Oh, some stuck to the bottom. Shouldn't use your fingers, I suppose. Like there. It's looking really pretty.
Oh, it does smell so
good. Don't know how easy it is to buy bits of lavender. I've got it in the garden, and in Norfolk you should have lavender. It's a Norfolk thing apparently. But you could just swap it for rosemary. Tastes very similar. So it's about 1 stem of rosemary, just all the little leafy bits taken off and chopped up and tucked in instead of the lavender. Quite easy to switch between the two. And the cake itself isn't particularly sweet, so I think you don't have to, I'm going to show you how to do like a drizzle topping, but you don't have to do that if you want it to be a bit more sophisticated, I suppose. More sophisticated palate than I have. To help the egg combine, I'm going to add self-raising flour. This is 300 grams of self-raising flour. In between each egg, there's 3 eggs, 3 large eggs. When you're making a cake, just a basic cake like this, sponge mixture, your mixture should turn quite pale, like this one's done. It means you've got lots of air in. Like, if you ever go to, when children make cakes, like little sponge cakes, they're always really yellowy and dense. It's because it hasn't got any yellow in it. It's just the butter. So really you'll notice that when you're creaming together the sugar and the butter. I've combined all the ingredients together. It's quite a thick mixture, so you need some milk. It should be soft dropping consistency. I'm going to put some vanilla essence in, a teaspoon, so that's about a cupful. 4 tablespoons in here, but I don't know if I'm going to need it all, so I'm going to add it tablespoon at a time. Ooh. You can see it's got loads of air in it, really light and fluffy. Okay. Soft dropping consistency. Reached. Perfect. So I'm going to put it in my cake tin. It should take about an hour. So check it maybe after 50 minutes by putting a skewer into it and seeing if it comes out clean. An important thing when you're baking any type of cake is not to open the oven door completely and let all the air in, because your cake will sink. So open it only, that's probably stating the obvious, but only open it a little crack and get the skewer in. This looks so good, I'm actually licking my lips. It's better work. If it turns out, this is an experiment, so if it turns out rubbish, I won't put it on the channel. So if it's on the channel, it means it's yummy and you should make it. Cool. That's it, ready to go in the oven. I'm going to show you how to make the syrup. I've got 250 ml of water. I'm just gently heating that to dissolve in 2 teaspoons of caster sugar. I'm also going to put in, lavender's quite a strong taste, you don't want to overdo it, but I'm going to put a few of the flowers in the water. Because I'm going to pour this over the top of the cake, might just make it look pretty. Decoration. So keep that on a low heat and stir it every now and then until the water dissolves. Then I've got this stuff that my mum got me from holiday about 3 years ago and has no use at all. It's lavender liquid. So I'm just going to put a splash in there. It smells, oh, it's bright purple, so see what that does. But I don't think you need that really. That's just added. I'm making this while the cake is in the oven because I'm going to pour it over the cake, and if the cake's hot and the mixture's gone cold, it will seep in, or vice versa. So if you pour hot syrup over a cold cake, it will soak in, or if you get a hot cake and pour cold syrup in, it will soak in. But if they're both cold, the syrup will just float off the top. Or if they're both hot, the syrup will float off the top. I don't know why. Magic, science, or something. Magic, definitely. So you can see hardly any granules left in there now. So I'm just going to leave that now until the cake comes out of the oven, and hopefully that'll be cool enough, and I'll show you how to drizzle it. I've got a secret drizzling technique. I checked it at 1/2 because it's been an hour and the knife didn't come out clean, so I've left it another 10 minutes. I'm going to see if the knife comes out okay. So open the oven just a gap so that it doesn't sink. That's fine. Okay, so we'll get it out now. It smells like lavender, it's a good sign. Okay, so while that's been cooking, my syrup has cooled down. I'm going to pour it over now. I'm going to use a chopstick. You can use any sort of object like this. Slap it all over. And then just gradually pour it down all the holes. You might not want to use all of it. I've made 300 ml here. It smells yummy. And that's it. And then just going to run a knife around the edge and turn it out. So it's come out really well from my tin. It's risen well, I'm pleased with it. I'm going to just cut a slice to see what it looks like down the middle. It's nice and soggy. You don't have to use all the syrups, it's up to you. So it looks really dense and moist, steaming. So just wait till it's cool, you're good to go. That's it.